Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. Doing something a little different today. We're not cooking. We're bringing you along a little family trip. Cool thing about where I live is go to the west and we hit the ocean, go to the east and we've got the mountains and the deserts. And we're heading out to the deserts today. We're going out to the Anza Borrego Desert. We're going to look at some things that I've driven by a million times, but I've never taken the time to stop and look at them. We're in the Jeep Cherokee today because I don't know if my family car will get torn up going out there, because I think we have to go off-road a little bit. But anyway, we're going to go check out some really, I guess, kind of cool sculptures of like prehistoric animals and dinosaurs and such. So anyway, we'll turn the camera back on when we get a little closer. We got about an hour drive. We just got on the freeway, so we'll see you soon.
Whoa. That looks amazing.
All right, guys, we are coming down the summit now. It drops down into the Anza Borrego Desert. As you can see, it's not like deserts with dunes. It's more of like a badlands kind of environment. But it's definitely a wilderness. I mean, we got, you know, wild bighorn sheep out here. There's mountain lions and coyotes, bobcats, foxes, rattlesnakes, scorpions, Gila monsters. I mean, a little of everything. We like to come out here during the late fall onto the very early spring, because you get mild temperatures. I mean, right now it's like 65. But you know, come summertime, we're going to be hitting like 106 on up to 115. Anyway, we've been coming out here for a long time, but it's mainly to go out and camp and shoot. And the things we're going to go explore today, we just sort of driven past. So this is going to be new for us. I mean, we've been wanting to come out here and do this for quite some time, but we've been kind of blowing it up, I guess. So anyway, turn the camera back on when we get down into Borrego Springs, a little town there. So we'll be talking to you in a bit. All right, so turning on to the first batch of animals. This is what we came to look at. And it's called Galleta Meadows, the States. And as you can see, we have elephants. Oh, those are elephants. There's camels over there. A Jeep. That guy he sculpted a Jeep. It looks like a real one. And some people that are actually moving, some animatronics. I'm going to park here, we'll get out. It's pretty cool.
Are those made out of metal?
Yeah, they're made out of steel. Alright. Here's one of the big elephants with Garrett walking underneath. You can see it's huge. Garrett's 8, so that'll give you some kind of perspective. Hey Garrett, come over here, stand by the mouth. Cool. Here's the biggest elephant. It's gigantic. Like I said, he's 8. So how tall is Garrett now? He's over 50 inches, I think. Garrett, do you want to get up on top, the very top of it? No.
You can get up there.
And the really cool thing about this is it looks like an African plain. These elephants walking right through the plain here. All right, and here is the mama camel and the baby camel. Garrett, run over there. Again, just to show you scale. I mean, they're gigantic. Garrett, what are you looking at? Okay. This is really cool. And there's more animals further north, so we're going to take off and see what we got to check out down there. I guess there's some dinosaurs and stuff. Alright, so we just left the elephants and the couple camels there, and we're coming back into the next group of sculptures. As you can see, we got some more camels, and some,
That has risen.
yeah, and some sloths off here to the north. So I'm just going to drive through here and we'll go check out the sloths because we already saw camels. So these are again sloths from, you know, the Ice Age animals. Wow. And again, we're out here in the middle of the California desert, so the Anza Borrego Desert. It's kind of hazy now, which I'm kind of bummed about because usually there's all sorts of really neat colors in the mountains, but we're probably going to be getting some rain here soon. It looks like it might be even raining up in the hills there. And look at the whole, this is all made out of metal. It's all welded. And here's our first group, the sloths. So we're gonna get out and check this out. It's got a baby on its back. Here is the face of the sloth. This is like a, I'm assuming a mother carrying its young. Which is right there. Again, stand in front of this thing's head, so we can, again, just to give you some scale. It's giant. A lot of work. It's really cool. There's this guy in the back. And another sculpture there in the distance. We'll go check that out. You'll have to pardon the wind. The storm is real, so it's rain here soon. There's the wind. And there's the sloth. We got some good special because of the horizon. As again, excuse the wind here. I'm sure it's making a racket on my camera. I wanted to show you this. It's a sea serpent, and it actually crosses the road here. So the head and part of the body is on that side, and it goes all the way across this side. So we're going to go investigate that. It's really cool. And here's Garrett underneath one of the humps of the body. See the scales, all the detail in this are just unbelievable. A lot of work. And again, just panning. See where the rest of the body is down there. Here is the very last tail section. I paced it off. I have a pretty accurate pace. I mean, I do it a lot when I go shooting, and I've checked it. I'm estimating this is 36 feet in length, this one section here. And there's Garrett. Wave, Garrett. Really, really cool. Glad we came out to check this out. And you know what? Easily, because like I said, I was just looking at it on a map. I was concerned about the terrain. You could come out of here in a little Toyota. It doesn't really matter. You don't need a Jeep. So if you're ever in San Diego area, the Anza Borrego is one place you'd want to come. I mean, it's kind of off the beaten path. A lot of people are just going, you know, to the zoo and the ocean and everything, but you really kind of owe it to yourself to check out the California deserts. Some pretty interesting people live out here too. We're gonna go check out some more of these sculptures. All right, so here's our next stop. You know, it's funny, I was talking about how a little Honda or Toyota could get through the trails we were driving. And just after I said that, I was crossing the road and a guy in a pickup truck got stuck and we had to pull him out. So most of these trails you can drive with your car, but there's a couple areas that are pretty soft, but you can see. Anyway, this is cool. It's like an old Jeep Willys with a guy in here. Just kind of going over a mound of boulders. Looks like a little high-centered. And he's got his young lady with him. And this is to scale. This is really, really cool. Come around. Here, Garrett, climb out on those boulders.
Okay. What's up?
Say hi, YouTube. No, to me.
Meadows.
Hi. I see.
This is really, really cool. From a distance, it actually looked like a real Jeep. And here's his lady friend. Never go jeeping alone. And the Galleta Meadows. Okay, here's the last one here. Well, the next one. My battery's dying, so I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to film. Anyway, one of the friars. A lot of history in California. And a companion here, a doggy. I'm going to try to get a close-up of the rosary, which is amazing. The rosaries, as you can see, the beads are river rock. You know, held in place with metal bands. Here. And then it's got the cross at the bottom. This thing is huge. I mean, you know, I'm 5'10.5", 5'11", and I'm shooting up at its head. So really, really cool. I'm hoping this is the last one. Like I said, if my battery's dying. Here we go. Like, I guess Native American. Again, probably about 8 or 9. Here we have a bunch of desert tortoise. Over here, then one across the street. And a car. Alright guys, really fast before my battery kicks the bucket. Velociraptor, about 5'11". One right here.